Let's break down Rep. Brandon Gill's interview on Blaze TV, starting with some serious fraud allegations in Minnesota. Gill calls it a fasting bargain, an alleged deal to look the other way on fraud for votes.
So let's get into the specifics, which apparently involve a Department of Justice investigation.
He claims officials are being subpoenaed for obstructing federal immigration enforcement. He says the arrangement was flagrantly corrupt, and he's glad the DOJ is stepping in. Now, Gill connects all of this to immigration policy, and he uses some pretty stark statistics to do it. First up, he states that 54% of Somali-headed households in Minnesota are on food stamps. And for comparison, he says it's just 7% for households headed by native Minnesotans. He also brings up Medicaid, citing a figure of 73% for Somali-headed households. Compare that to 18% for native households. He calls that difference astounding. Gill's takeaway from these numbers? He claims it shows a lack of assimilation. This brings the conversation to a specific person, Representative Ilhan Omar from Minneapolis. The show's host jumps in, accusing Omar of showing disregard and disdain for the U.S. And Gill agrees, saying she has only contempt for the country and its values. The host then makes a pretty direct offer to personally fund a one-way ticket back for her. From there, the discussion widens to a much bigger topic: mass Islamic migration to the U.S. Gill talks about his involvement in a Sharia-free America Caucus created to address this. His argument is that Islam as a political ideology is, quote, fundamentally incompatible with America. He points to things like freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the separation of mosque and state. Because of this, his caucus believes the U.S. needs to, quote, end mass Islamic migration. It all raises a big question. How do statistics on welfare and assimilation actually shape these debates?